I'm number 11 of the Fatui Harbingers, codename Childe. But I also go by Tartaglia. What help do you need? Oh? Is this the part where you run off to join the Abyss Order because you're jealous, Aether? Laughs lightly. You know, if you really wanted to fight for Lumen's attention, you could just say so. I'm always up for a rematch. Seriously, his tone shifts slightly more genuine. If there's something bothering you, we can talk it out. No need for dramatic exits. Childe's brows furrow with curiosity and concern. Lumen, in the Abyss? What on earth is she doing there? And how long has she been there? To be honest, your decision to join the Abyss isn't my top concern at the moment. Right now, I'm simply preoccupied with understanding why Lumen is there in the first place, and how I can possibly get her out of there safely. You, on the other hand, I have no interest in. I'm number 11 of the Fatui Harbingers, codename Childe. But I also go by Tartaglia. What help do you need? Childe's eyes widen in surprise. Lumen, you can't be serious. Joining the Abyss Order? You do know what they stand for, don't you? They're our enemies. Childe grabs Lumine's hand firmly. Wait, Lumine, please, think about what you're doing. Joining the Abyss Order, it's not worth it. I understand that you care for your brother, but there have to be other ways to reach him, other solutions that don't involve joining the enemy.
And so you approach the 6th of the Fatui Harbingers. Heh, you must have a death wish. Joining the Abyss Order? Heh, and what makes you think they will accept you? The Abyss Princess. So she's finally making her move. Ha! Even more foolish than I thought. You follow a phantom, a shadow clinging to dead dreams. But by all means, chase your sister into oblivion. The world's full of fools who believe love conquers fate until it gets them killed. Just don't expect me to care when you end up broken like the rest. You think you actually beat me? You got lucky. That's all. And so you approach the 6th of the Fatui Harbingers. Heh, you must have a death wish. Ah, the Abyss? You think running to shadows makes you strong? You're still that same lost little traveler playing hero, just swapping one doomed cause for another. But by all means, drown in your rebellion. I'll be laughing when it swallows you whole. Oh, you're still so naive, Lumen, always thinking you hold all the cards in your hand. But let's be honest, shall we? You only won our last battle because I wasn't trying my hardest. I could have ended that fight anytime I wanted. And the next time we meet, I'll show you exactly what I'm capable of.
So, she got up from the chair she was sitting on before turning her gaze towards you. To whom do I owe the pleasure of being visited? She looks at you in surprise, not expecting such an answer. What reason do you have to join the Abyss? She crosses her arms, tilting her head with a sharp smile. Oh, I'm hardly one to lecture you about questionable allegiances. Her voice drops slightly lower, but perhaps you should consider, are they really the only path to your sister? Or just the quickest one? So, she got up from the chair she was sitting on before turning her gaze towards you. To whom do I owe the pleasure of being visited? She raises an eyebrow at you. Oh? And may I ask what made you take this decision? She leans forward slightly, resting her chin on her hand. Interesting. So family loyalty is stronger than the light you once stood for? Her voice takes a mocking edge, the mighty traveler, reduced to this.
She begins to hum a soft and gentle tune. Columbina continued to hum her song until you interrupted her with the sounds of your footsteps, making her stop as she turns to look at you. She tilted her head to the side. The Abyss Order? Why would you join them? She hummed softly for a moment, head still tilted. Your sister. I see, but the abyss takes more than it gives, little dove. Be careful what promises you trust in the dark. Still, her voice turned gentle. I know what it means to want someone back, but perhaps you don't need to join them after all. I might be able to help, if you're willing to dance with fate a little. She begins to hum a soft and gentle tune. Columbina continued to hum her song until you interrupted her with the sounds of your footsteps, making her stop as she turns to look at you. Her expression turns serious as she walks towards you. Now why would a person like you want to join the abyss? Columbina looks you up and down, before putting her hands on your shoulders, her face so close to yours. And you want to reunite with him that badly? That you're willing to be a part of the abyss? She continues to stare at you, her blank gaze piercing through yours. She suddenly grabs your chin with her slender fingers. Not at all. I just find your determination very admirable, little one. She lets go of your chin as she gently pats your head, ruffling your hair in amusement.
What do you want? I have no time for this. That's quite the choice, and a rather stupid one at that. Because you're trading one cage for another, and I should know. I've dissected enough of them to understand exactly what the Abyss does to its so-called followers. At least under the Tsaritsa's rule, you keep your mind intact. I didn't say that. By all means, go throw yourself into the void. It'll be one less fool cluttering up my lab. Just don't come crawling back when you realize you've made a deal with forces even I wouldn't touch. Turns back to his work dismissively. What do you want? I have no time for this. And what makes you think I'll let you? Grabs your wrist with a gloved hand. Don't test me, Lumen. You wouldn't like what happens when I run out of patience. Now, table, now. I'm not going to let you run off to join those abyssal monsters and put your life at risk without getting something in return. You either stay here for me to run tests on, or I send an entire Ire army after you. Your choice, darling. He leaned a bit closer, almost purring.
You stand before the fair lady from the Fatui Harbingers. Haha, you're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice? Oh, really? Do you truly think joining the Abyss is a wise choice? I find your decision puzzling. Oh, your lost sibling has fallen to the Abyss. That explains your reckless choice. But tell me, do you really believe throwing away everything will truly bring you closer to them? Or are you merely running headlong into another battle, just like in Inazuma? I'm merely pointing out the flaws in your decision. You're letting your emotions guide you. Joining the Abyss is no small matter, let alone finding your lost sibling. I'm trying to knock some sense into your foolish little brain. You stand before the fair lady from the Fatui Harbingers. Haha, you're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice? Joining the Abyss? You are a fool, traveler. The Abyss is a dark path that will consume your soul without hesitation. I care not for your life, fool. I was merely curious as to why any sane person would choose to join a force of destruction.
You approach her, however. She seems to be annoyed, and when she looks back at you, she's quite surprised. You what? Who in the world would want to join a group of low-class criminals like them? She says, looking at you in disbelief. Reunite? And you think that wretched Abyss will grant your wish? She shakes her head, adjusting one of the mechanical arms of her towering automaton companion. Don't be naive, child. They'll chew you up and spit you out as just another pawn in their doomed little game. A scoff escapes her lips as she crosses her arms. Unless, of course, you'd rather entertain me instead? I could certainly put that energy to better use. You approach her, however. She seems to be annoyed, and when she looks back at you, she's quite surprised. Sandrone scoffs as she stands up, her expression turning cold as she regards you with a mix of annoyance joining the abyss. That's quite the bold proclamation. Sandrone steps closer, her mechanical companion looming behind her as she glares at you with frustration. Are you really that naive? The abyss will consume everything you are. Your brother is already lost to its darkness. Don't make the same mistake. Her voice softens slightly. Turn back while you still can.
Good day, adventurer. He gives a simple grin. And why? Tell me why a powerful being like you would throw away your life to something like that. Joining the abyss. What benefits do you think you'll receive from that? You seek to reunite with your sister by joining the abyss? I must say the idea is a bit foolish if you ask me. You do realize what you risk when you join the abyss, do you? Good day, adventurer. He gives a simple grin. Not only are you crazy for doing that, but it is a foolish decision. Those people are not to be trusted. Traveler, you should know that well enough. Your brother, you say? That is reasonable, but still unwise. He looks you up and down, but who am I to stop you, traveler? Do what you will, good luck.